Welcome to Indie Game Month Day 24. Today we are going to create the Knight from Hollow Knight. This has been the most requested character this month. I had plans to make this character this month, but I was waiting until the end of the month because the last few days are going to be some of my favorite characters and games. Hollow Knight has to be one of the most unique worlds I've seen in a video game, and I really love all of the bug-themed enemies. Our knight has this flowing cape, so we're going to roll out a bunch of little worms, and this will be to create the cape. I also made these to be just a little bit lighter shade than the body, and I think this will help them stand out from the body a bit more. This actually took me 4 tries until I got a pretty nice looking cape. I think at first I was making the worms to be a little bit too skinny. The most annoying part about this is that they build up at the top, so I had to keep trimming them off in order to keep it nice and flat. I think overall the cape turned out alright, could be better, but also could be a lot worse. At this point, it really looks like a crewmate from Among Us with some really long crazy hair. Once you see it, it just can't be unseen. Now let's take some white clay for the head, and I touched this as minimally as possible in order to hopefully keep it white. I usually say in my videos that I like to indent where the eyes are going to be because I think it looks a lot better, but there's some characters that actually do look better having their eyes on top of the head, and this is definitely one of them. We need some horns for the head, and on top of the horns it has this little split, so I'm using the dentist pick to get this. Now let's attach them onto the head. I completely forgot up until this point that the Hollow Knight actually has arms, and I didn't make them, so I'm gonna find a different way to incorporate this sword into the sculpture. After adding some damages into the sword, we are ready to get baked. After baking, let's set that aside for now and we can start working on the base. I decided to use some foil since it's going to be a little bit of a bigger base, and also because the foil gets nice and lumpy and this will play really nicely into the stone effect that I want to get. I'm also using this tool to dent in certain areas so it juts out a bit more like an actual rock structure. Taking the thin sheet of gray clay to coat the entire foil, I was a little worried about the base being gray since the character is already just black and white, but it seems that the different shades sort of stand out from each other and it ended up looking really nice. After baking that, let's take some super glue and start assembling everything together. This is my idea for what to do with the sword. I'm using my knife to make a nice little hole into the base. With a little bit of glue, we can stick the sword into the rock. And now the knight onto the base. And that is our final detail. So here it is, the knight from Hollow Knight. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to check out the playlist at the end, which is updated every day with a new indie game character. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.